But first, she was an artist, a dancer in the prime of her life, shot by her husband, who claims he acted in self-defense. Court records revealing new details about what may have happened 1 year ago this month that led to the death of a Valley ballerina.
ABC15 investigator Ann Ryman taking a closer look into what prosecutors say was a life cut short.
I think she was always kind of like a positive energy in the room.
I always think of Colleen as like a butterfly or like a breath of fresh air.
It was the middle of the night on May 20th, 2022, when ballerina Colleen Hoopes was shot in the chest and killed in her Tempe home. Her husband, Christopher, pleading not guilty to second-degree murder. Her friends devastated.
Super hard, really hard, you know, especially with someone you see every day.
Nyan Iovino and Eastland Jensen are dancers with Ballet Arizona, a professional ballet company in Phoenix. They worked with the 25-year-old ballerina for several years.
I was just in disbelief.
Eastland learned about her friend's death through an email.
I thought someone hacked the email.
These court records say Christopher Hoopes called 911 in the middle of the night, telling police he woke up, startled, grabbed a 9mm handgun and fired 2 to 3 times. He told police he thought an intruder was in their home.
He gave a limited amount of information to the police. It's his right to do that. So this is going to be a tough case to prove.
Retired Valley attorney Mike Black, who is not involved in the case, says the criminal case will revolve around the couple's relationship and evidence from the scene.
All of these physical facts are going to become so important. What was the lighting like? Where was the gun? Where was she standing? Where was he shooting from?
Black said if the case goes to trial, Christopher Hoopes will almost certainly have to take the stand.
Because it's a single act event that doesn't occur over a period of time, his state of mind has to be explained, and he's the only one that can reasonably do it.
Once a defendant raises self-defense as justification under Arizona law, it raises the bar for the prosecution.
Then it's the obligation of the state to prove that he did not act in self-defense beyond a reasonable doubt.
Christopher Hoopes and his attorney, shown here in a recent court hearing, declining comment to ABC15. Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell calling Colleen's death a life cut short. Christopher Hoopes' attorney also saying in court documents that the grand jury was given misleading evidence. First, jurors weren't told he gave first aid to his wife after the shooting, then given incorrect information about the time that elapsed between the shots and the 911 call. A judge will decide whether to remand the case to the grand jury to reconsider the charges. But Black says judges rarely grant this request.
It's just hard to figure out like, why. Of all people, Colleen, you know, she didn't hurt a fly.
Colleen's friends focusing on remembering her. Ballet Arizona honoring Colleen this spring at its annual gala.
We honored her twice.
Nyan choreographing and dedicating a dance to her. Other dancers presenting a piece based on notes Colleen left behind.
Because she was like the light in the studio, the positive energy, and we thought that that's something important to keep going.
Christopher Hoopes' murder trial was scheduled to start May 23rd, but it's been postponed to give the prosecution and defense more time to gather evidence. I'm investigator Ann Ryman, ABC15 Arizona.